Hello, this is Mutz with Better Worlds, and we're here today with Zealous, all the way from Nigeria. He is the Culture Tech winner for art, and we're excited to talk to him today. How are you doing, Zealous?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
What time of day is it over there right now?
It's 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Awesome, awesome. So, so you're the winner. Congratulations, you're the winner for the Culture Tech Award in art. And I wanted to touch base with you. What does winning Culture Tech this prestigious award? What does that mean to you?
It means everything to me. Like, it means a lot. Because if I'm counting among how many art contests I've enrolled in, it could amount to 80, 80 art contests. I lost many of them. Honestly, I didn't even think I would win this one. I just randomly checked in with my artwork. I made it for the event. I read through it, so I do my thing with my imagination. Then I create the piece. Honestly, I didn't think I would win. It was three pieces. I just made two because I was in a hurry. I didn't even expect it yet. But to me, it's a big honor because you wait too long to get a real award because words can explain the way I feel.
Well, that's good. You're excited about the award, and it could
Yeah,
open up doors for you.
I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited.
All right.
Very,
So I just looked at your piece before we started this interview, and it is truly inspiring. And so, tell the public, what is the name of your piece, and what was the inspiration behind the piece?
a way of life. That piece, when I first read through the prompt, I realized it was talking about culture. So, what inspired me is the word, the way of life. As I imagined it to be a woman breastfeeding a child, because we all lived by our culture,
Right.
and with culture, we grew up. Though some people have to borrow culture from other people, but if their origin is very authentic, that's why I made that piece to look like a woman breastfeeding a child. So people will remember that without culture, we grew up and we survive from our culture. And the inspiration was my country. I made our language and our artifact and other parts. You can see a picture of a man with a tribal mark. Most Nigerians have it. It's part of our
Right.
culture, our dance, then the beautiful environment. And at the chest part of the woman, then there's another piece of mine I attached to it of our map. It tells us that no matter where we are, we grew up from somewhere. And that place, it's like a camouflage. We cannot run from it because we survive through culture. So that's why I made that piece. Although that baby, if I can imagine, they can feed that baby with another kind of milk apart from the mommy's milk, and the baby will grow. That's another aspect of the art, but I didn't draw it. But the mother's milk is the right one, and the particular one that makes the baby to grow. So that's the mother's land. That's the woman representing there. So if the baby was fed with another milk, that means the baby grew up learning another people's culture. That's another part
I
of
like
the art.
right because it's saying, as they say, there's a saying out there, uh, breast milk is the best milk. So it's like the culture is being fed to the child through the mother.
Yes, from the mother. Exactly.
All
But
right. I like that. I like.
the other
Go
art
ahead.
is my father's land. It's
Hmm.
I represented it with our map and made two representation of two Nigerian looking people. And I, because of the beauty of the land, I was just drawing different type of collage around the background. I was having fun just to represent how beautiful our country is and
Right.
the people in it. I was just having fun. I didn't know I would actually win.
There you go. Hey, you have great enough talent that you were having fun and then you won. And so, what's next for you? What do you want this art piece to expose you to? What do you want to do?
Well, as every other artist, they just want to be seen. They want to be heard. If you look through my portfolio, I've been drawing drawings with my hands, pencil drawing, and now I created some digital piece, but I didn't post it in my background. It was just private. And now I started creating animation and everything. I just want to be seen. So
Just want to
if
be
this
seen.
artwork is going to expose me, that's enough. I just want people to actually see me. Because an artist, the prestige is the exhibition, the awards, it means a lot for the artist.
All
So
right.
this work, and I'm happy that maybe I'll get seen or I'm already been seen. I mean,
You're already been seen, but you can be seen
and
some more, right?
yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right. So you mentioned something. You mentioned you did digital art, right?
Yes.
So what do you think about, because AI, artificial intelligence, is coming? It's around the corner. It's here, but it's also around the corner.
Yeah.
So how do you think that will affect your space?
Wow. Because sometimes you can imagine some kind of things and the picture will be shattered in your mind. But with AI tool, you can just type it and explain it, and you'll get different representation. Well, the AI tool will not replace artists nor digital art, but it will improve the artwork. Just like agriculture, they have different technology for farming. It does not replace the man because the man operates the technology, but rather it enhances the work and make it faster. Sometimes I
Right?
used to go to AI tools just to see designs that I can represent with my hands. So
Okay.
AI is a life changing to art. It's not
It's like,
replacing the art.
so you don't think it's a true threat to art?
No, it's not. There have been photography. People can just take pictures of you and they'll print it out. But why do people still ask artists to draw them if they can just use their phone to take a picture? Because
Right?
there's something special. The person sitting down and drawing is different from the machine. He's giving his time, his emotion, and all he has just to produce a piece. And that's why it's worth more than a picture. So the AI does not replace, even if the AI can do almost what the normal artist can do, but there is a difference. There is a difference.
There's a feeling or a sentiment behind art, whereas AI can
Yeah.
just create an image.
Yes.
Is that
But the
okay?
artist expresses itself by creating themselves. Although there are artists that specialize with AI tools, like they only do AIs, but that's their own type of art. But it depends on the audience, what the audience want. The audience might still prefer a handmade drawing or digital drawing made directly with the PC or with the phone than some words that is scripted to the laptop and creating an image.
Okay. And so, you're embracing AI, which means AI technically comes with internet access. I don't know like how where you are compared to like city centers, but how does internet play a role in what your art is?
The internet is everything to my career. because I'm an artist in Nigeria. I don't even have a location where I'm based to people buy my art. They come to my portfolio and my page. Recently, I made million views on Instagram and Facebook, and people are commenting. And I that's because of the internet. And I'm getting exposure. I have friends from some parts of the country I don't even know where they are, but we talk just because they like my art. So the internet it created space for me to work, just a space for me to expose myself and get seen. If it was not for the internet, I wouldn't be here.
right? So internet has given you the exposure that you wouldn't regularly have. Is
Yes.
it yeah, for people that are watching this? Is it easy for you? Is like because most people don't know about Africa. I'm from there, but most people might not know. Is it easy for you to get internet access, or is it regular, or is it something you have to work to get?
Well,
Like
it's
how
not
accessible,
okay accessible for the well. It depends. It falls down if you can afford it.
right?
There is internet in Africa, and although there's some little breach, some a network problem used to happen, but there is internet in Africa and in Nigeria, but it's for those who can afford it because the consumption of data is really high.
It's really
But
high, and you
uh,
and you typically build. You don't have like unlimited access. It's you build per data package, something like that, right?
yes, it's not unlimited. You
Okay.
buy it, and sometimes you can just get a message like your data bundle has expired. Man, I just logged in. So that's the problem we face. Is now we don't use Wi-Fi that we can just connect. No, you buy it yourself, and if you're not fast, it runs out. You buy again. That's how it
Uh,
works. Eh?
so you kind of have to create your work offline, and then once you're ready to publish it, then post it, stuff like that.
Yeah. The funny part of it is that when you saw that work, you thought it was done with a PC. I actually use
Right?
my phone to do that.
Are you serious?
As my phone, I don't even have a laptop. I use
Are
my
you
phone to do
serious?
artwork. Even animation is my phone. I draw up to 200 images to make them move. And that those images is my phone. I use the combination of different app and some pen to draw and color. It took a lot of practice. But maybe I'll
I'm good,
try experimenting PC after the content. Maybe it will
right?
improve my work.
I'm going to ask the producers of this show to post your artwork either before or after this show, so that they can show the world what kind of great work you did, and you did it all on your phone. And so that is truly inspiring. And so I commend you on that one.
It means a lot. Really,
No,
I'm
seriously.
so excited. I'm so
You see
excited.
you see my tagline right here. It says pursue greatness, right?
Yeah, I've seen
And,
for
and
sure.
that and your you're exemplifying that. Like you're doing everything that you can with the skills that you have and with the technology that you have. And it's like some
Yeah.
people are born with access, but then they waste their greatness. But you are reaching for what makes you great. You're using your art, and it's exposing you to the rest of the world. So I applaud you in that one. So the question becomes for me, what what is greatness to you? Like what if everything worked out just fine for you? What would you want your artwork to do? What would you want your life to be?
Well, act in Nigeria is just the people view artists in Nigeria like they just signed a contract of poverty. No one is really buying it.
Okay.
They price it too low, man. I know a lot of artists that closed down because they
Really?
sell locally. This is why I try my best to go online. My best. So if this or if any of a privilege. I won't call it an achievement because I've been doing it a long time and it ain't working. It's a
Right.
privilege. If
Yes.
it gets higher, I would like to inspire many artists from schools, even right from my primary schools and my high schools, to inspire them that it's really working. You just have to put your time and effort. You will surely get seen because artists are losing interest. I've some of my brothers they had interest in art, but they left it. I'm the only one who's still pushing. They left it. My brother could paint, but he couldn't hold a brush right now. He left it a
Right.
long time ago, since our childhood. But it is because the recognition in arts is in Nigeria and the opportunities are rare and hard to get. It's very hard to get. And
So,
if you could get it to sustain yourself to the point where you can call it greatness, then you starve. That's it.
you'll starve. All right. So how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 20. I'll be 21 by November.
So do you do anything else? Is like art your full-time profession, or do you work like a job or?
Okay, I've done jobs before, but I learned the skill, but it's not full time. So whenever it's plumbing. So whenever they call me, I go to work so I can get money to buy data and pursue my art career. But
Okay.
art, I would say it's full time, but I the plumbing is part time.
Okay. Okay. I will. This is for the plug. How can people buy your art? How can they find you? Where can they find you? Because it's all about exposure. Let's get you exposed, and let's get more people to buy from you.
Normally, they can just hit my DM, and if they want a fake or copy, then we talk about that. Most of my art still are private. But I
Okay.
join
How can they
this,
find you?
they can email me or via or message my social media. It's active 247. Any message I read it, even if it's a spam message. And
Okay. So what is your social media? That's what I'm asking. What is your social
Zeal
media?
Pencil, Zeal Pencil, Zeal Pencil. You can go ahead,
Spell
even
that.
in the Chrome. You can just type Zeal Pencil in the Chrome and you see a lot of shit I've done. A lot of website that had my name on it. But I don't have a
Okay.
personal website. But I was building an NFT. I saw this new about NFT and I tried it, but I opened a portfolio, but didn't work out. But the store is still there, and I also have it's a store, but the problem is it's a pay with Pioneer, so I Pioneer don't work in Nigeria, so that's another end. So the store is there, but you can't buy anything from there. But they can buy directly from me when they message me and tell me the art they're interested in. That's how I got my sale. But I'm working on how to make it digital. Like you don't have to message anybody. You can just place an order and buy. Maybe I'll do that. You used to see it in my social media, but it's free. I won't buy. You can just send a message. I won't buy.
You won't bite. All right. I'll probably be messaging you soon. I like to support people that I work with or interview. And so, what's next? What are you working on next?
Okay. Well, I just finished a piece. I just animation, but it didn't move well properly. It was I call it what makes us human, the ability to love. I'll be posting it, but I did it with my phone. So if you're a good animator, you can see the movement is. Well, I'm, I'll be getting better, baby.
You're getting better.
And
Don't
I
worry
do
about
funny animation just for humor. That's all over my page. That's what's giving me a lot of views. but they shouldn't mind. Just screw down, you see something serious at the downside. A photo drawing, because I draw hyper realistic drawing. I can draw a drawing and make it look like a picture. That takes a lot
Right.
of time.
Well, it seems like we lost connection with Zilius, and maybe due to the data package. But it's been a great episode, great chatting with him, the winner of the Culture Tech Challenge for Art. Next episode, we're introducing the winners for the music category for Culture Tech. And that will be a fun and an exciting episode. So stay tuned. Check it out at betterworlds.com.